And a strike is called there on Christensen. Once again, Kobe Hansen bats third. He's in the on-deck circle. One away here in the top of the first. No score from Watertown Stadium. With Watertown in, I don't know if they're new jerseys, but I haven't seen them before. More of a lighter lilac purple. That one's popped straight up. And it looks like third baseman Hayden Rise will make the catch, and he does. That's out number 2. 2 up, 2 down here for the Stars. Now bring up Kobe Hansen.
Now batting for Fargo, number 2, the center fielder, Kobe Hansen.
That one's a little low for a ball, so it's an 8-pitch inning so far for Talon Jerkins. Wind up in the delivery, and that one's going to be sent out to right field and deep, but not deep enough. Underneath it there is Marcus Rabine, and he makes the catch, and that will retire the Stars. 1-2-3, a 9-pitch inning for Talon Jerkins, and they go to the bottom of the first with Watertown coming up to bat next. 0-0 here on MSPN Digital.
There is no off-season for greatness. You do what it takes to stay in the game. And so do we. Our commitment is to keep you moving forward. Essentia Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Like nowhere else.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Honey, can you help me?
Sure, Mom. What are you doing?
Reserving an Uber ride for 45 minutes from now.
Why?
Dave,
I'm telling you, just press.
Show me, just tell me.
Kid really likes cake, huh?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Reserving an Uber ride for an hour, 15 minutes from now.
Why?
All right, you're going to look at Keegan Wessels warming up here for Fargo Post 400 as we move into the bottom of the first. And Watertown, Post 17, will bring up Hayden Rise, Mitch Olson, Caden Rylance, their first 3 batters. So Stars go 1-2-3 in the top of the first. We'll see if the Stars can return the favor here to Watertown. Once again, it's Hayden Rice who'll step up to the plate here. We're 4 minutes into the ball game after 1/2 inning of play. It was a 9-pitch inning for Talon Jergens in the top of the first for Watertown. And that one's ripped foul right into the Watertown dugout. 1-1 the count. After a pair of pitches from Wessels. It's Caden Neuharth catching. Around the bases, you got Gus Wermeyer at first, Caleb Christensen second, Matt Bryant the shortstop, Ashton Arenas at third. Here's the 1-1. Strike 2. In the outfield, Kane Mathiasen in left, Colby Hansen in center, and Gunnar Majerus in right field. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wessel sets, winds up, delivers, outside low to even up the count at 2 apiece. And there's a strikeout. It's going to be a drop third strike, and that's out number 1. All right, so I'll bring up Mitch Olson now. Batter number 2. So 4 up and 4 down so far here in this contest, as nobody has been able to reach base successfully for either team. But it's still early. We're only 6 minutes into the ball game. Here's the pitch. It's fouled off for strike 1.
Please return all foul balls to the concession stand for $1. Sponsored by Lake Area Tech.
Ooh,
the best junior
$1.
college in the nation.
That is like the highest paying job in the history of baseball. Any lucky to get a quarter at most places. So quick 2-strike count here to Mitch Olson from Keegan Wessels. And the 0-2. Tried to hit the edge, but just missed to the outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's low and in. Two and 2. And that one's hit to left field, but it'll drift foul. That was going to be high anyway, and we have a full count at 3 balls and 2 strikes. So full count, payoff pitch here for Wessels. A line in the delivery, and that one's sent deep to center field. Running back is Kobe Hansen, and he'll get underneath it and make the grab. 2 up, 2 down. That's 5 up, 5 down total here in the start of this ball game, and it'll be Caden Rylance after the fly out by Olson to center field. That one's high and in for a ball. And that one's also going to be a ball. So 2-0 count now here to Caden Rylance. If he can reach base, it'd be Nathan Briggs on deck. But it's been 5 up, 5 down to start this game. Now time is called. Once again, the count's 2-0. And that one's going to be popped up. Left field, drifting foul. And nobody made the catch. He'll drop foul for a strike. And he'll come all the way back 90 feet. Try and do that one again. Strike, nice pitch there by Wessels. So now the count's even at 2 and 2. Let's see if he can put an end to this inning here. And he just missed. Back-to-back full counts on back-to-back batters. Here for Wessels. Nobody's reached base yet. 11 minutes into the ball game. Payoff pitch number 2 of the day for Wessels. And it's a little grounder out towards Christensen. He'll pick it up, fired into the glove of Wermeyer for the 4-3 ground out, and we're done with inning 1. Still a score here as we move to the top of the second inning here on MSPN Digital Television.
Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Your unlimited or pay-per-wash membership can be used at any Tommy's Express location nationwide. Your vehicle is recognized at any app lane you visit. Our license plate recognition system ensures that you are on your way to washing in seconds. Check ahead before your next business trip, road trip, or snowbird journey to your winter home and find a location at your destination or along the way. We can't wait to give you the same world-class wash experience across the country.
So as y'all know, we have 4 kids and it's really hard trying to juggle our lifestyles. Yaya has dance, DJ has basketball, and then we have to get the kids to the doctors. I came up with the idea of using Uber teen accounts. I was able to set up a teen account for Yaya and she requested her own ride. She was able to get to her destination and I was able to take the kids to the doctor, and Don was able to take DJ to his basketball practice.
Add your teen to your Uber account today.
Welcome back to Watertown Stadium here on MSPN Digital Television. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast so far. It's 0-0 after one inning of play. And we move to the middle of the order here. It's been 6 up and 6 down. 3 up, 3 down for the Stars. 3 up, 3 down for Watertown. And Gunnar Majerus, Gus Pankratz, and Gus Wermeyer, a trio of G's in the middle of the order here for the Stars. Gunnar, Gus, and Gus.
Coming to the plate for Fargo, right fielder number 17, Gunnar Majerus.
13 minutes time of the ball game now. First game of a doubleheader, 2 7-inning doubleheaders. Now time is called before the first pitch of the top of the second, and Rylance will walk up and have a chat with Juergens. Broadcast coverage brought to you today by Frontier Airlines, Uber, Essential Health, Sweet Shots, Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, Tommy's Express Car Wash, Buffalo Wild Wings, Applebee's. Thank you so much for your participation in the Fargo Post 400 program. That will be outside for a ball. It's 1-0. And there's a strike. Strike. The past 3 seasons for the Fargo Post 400 Stars, the first home run of the year has come on this field. We'll see if they can make it 4 seasons in a row at some point in this doubleheader. Swing and a miss, and that is a strikeout.
Now batting, DH number 35, Gus Pankratz.
Gus Pankratz will face pitch number 14 from Talon Juergens, which happens to match his jersey number. And a nice hit towards third. Picked up there by Rice and sends it over to Berg, and that is 8 up and 8 down to start the ball game. 5-3 ground out brings up Gus Wermeyer.
Now batting, first baseman, number 19, Gus Wermeyer.
2 balls and no strikes here to Gus Weremeyer as he gets ahead of the count. If Weremeyer can reach base, which percentages would say unlikely, but Ashton Renas would be the next batter if we can reach him in the line, reach that far into the lineup. And at a 3-ball no strike count here, it's the odds of Renas coming to the batter's box have increased. There's a strike. 3-1. We'll see if Jurgens can battle back from the 3-0 deficit. Here's the windup in the delivery. And a little dribbler that goes foul out of home plate box. And now we're at a full count, 3-2. It's the first full count. Or are they going to call him out? They're going to call him out. So never mind. There will be no 3-2 count. He'll be called out on that one, and that's 9 up and 9 down to start the game. No scores. We move to the middle of the second here between Watertown and Fargo Post 400. We're back with more here on MSPN Television. And
who just picked up Buffalo Wild Wings Go? The Hankster! Hank! What?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go.
Yeah, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go. Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs.
Okay, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go delivered, but did he get 6 free wings?
Yeah.
No! That's why I love bourbon barbecue wings!
Wow. That was something.
You didn't like it.
No.
I mean, I used to sing on cruises.
What made you stop?
The cruises. Bourbon barbecue wings!
MSPN Digital Television is your home this summer for each of your local area teams, including the Fargo Post 400 Stars and Comets, West Fargo Patriots, and Dakota Fusion Soccer. MSPN will be your home for exclusive coverage of the 2024 State AA Legion Baseball Tournament. And it doesn't stop there. We wrap it up with the 2024 Central Plains Regional Tournament that will lead one lucky team to Shelby, North Carolina. So jump in for the ride this summer right here on MSPN Digital Television.
welcome back. We move to the bottom of the second. Nathan Briggs, Marcus Rabine, and Marcus Pitkin, the middle of the order, 4, 5, and 6. So 6 up, 6 down for Fargo, and 3 up, 3 down so far here for Watertown Post 17. That makes it 9 batters up and 9 batters retired combined. So once again, Rabine and Pitkin will be batters 5 and 6. We're in the middle of the order here with batter 4 starting it off, Nathan Briggs. Keegan Wassel's on pitch number 19 to start the bottom of the second. There's strike 1. So an 0-1 count here to Briggs. It's the windup in the delivery. And that is a little high. We're even at 1. And he chased for a pitch, low and out, and paid the price. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that same pitch, and he did not chase it that time around. Swing and a miss as he rifles a fastball through the swing. And that is 10 batters up and 10 batters retired.
The right fielder, number 7, Marcus Rabine.
Marcus Rabine, the batter now. Missed outside, ball 1. And tip foul caught, strike 2, or strike 1, excuse me. And that one's fouled off for strike 2. Swing and a miss, and another strikeout for the Stars pitcher, Wessel. Swing and a miss. And he went early on that one and paid the price. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And this one's a bouncer that gets by Russell's. Bryant picks it up, fires it over, they got him. 6-3 ground out, 12 up, 12 down to start this game. We now go to the top of the 3rd. And in the top of the 3rd, we'll see the bottom of the order. It's 7, 8, and 9. Renus, Newarth, and Mathiasen. That's Ashton, Cade, and Kane when we return after this here on MSPN.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
What's up with all the pizza?
It took us 10 years, but Domino's is finally on Uber Eats. So we're giving away $10 million in free Domino's pizza.
What'd you just say?
Yeah, $10 million in free pizza.
Say that again, shorter.
Okay, how about 10 milli?
Oh, I like that.
Your money. 10 million, 10 million, 10 million, 10 million, 10 million.
That's a lot of millies.
10 million free pizza. Order Domino's now on Uber Eats and claim your free pizza.
Get that bag.
No scores. We move to the top of the 3rd here in game 1 of this doubleheader down here in Watertown, South Dakota. Live from Watertown Stadium. 25 minutes into the ball game now, and Talon Jurgens will toss pitch 22, and he'll start off with batter 7 in the lineup for the Stars, Ashton Renus. We'll see Caden Newarth and Kane Mathiasen this inning as well. 12 batters up and 12 batters retired. We'll see if that trend continues here in the top of the 3rd. Pitch a little high for a ball, 1-0. And that's high for ball 2. Outside for ball 3. So it's the second 3-0 count on a Stars batter in this game. He's been able to battle back from both of them, or from the first one. We'll see if he can do it again here. And there's a strike. So it went 3 balls, a strike, and a fouled away pitch. We'll see if that is the case here to get out of a 3-0 jam. Nope. He did get it on the inside edge. So full count, 3-2. And a payoff pitch coming up here for Jurgens. Once again, 12 up and 12 down to start this game. And there's our first person on base. Comes via a walk 27 minutes into the ball game.
Coming to the plate, the catcher for Fargo, number 14, Caden Newarth.
Caden Newarth is the... So unless a double play happens, we will return to the top of the order here in this top of the third, but we shall see. The pitch is a little high for a ball, 1-0. I'm sure a speedy ball game doesn't bother any baseball fan as long as their team wins. So outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Once again, it's Ashton Renas standing on first. Caden Newarth, the batter. Kane Mathiasen on deck. Newarth represents batter 8 in the lineup here for the Fargo Post 400 Stars as he gets ready to face pitch 31 from Talon Jurgens. And that's high for ball 3. 3-1, the count. Here to Caden Newarth. High, he walks back-to-back batters, and now the Stars are in business with 2 runners on. That'll bring us to Kane Mathiasen.
The left fielder, number 3, Kane Mathiasen.
We'll have a courtesy runner here for Caden Newarth at first. And that's going to be Chase Lura. We'll see if the Stars can cash in on this opportunity. They're going to show bunt with nobody out. That one's going to be fouled away for strike 1. So if desired by coach, he could try that once again. Third baseman now plays up a little bit. We'll see if Mathiasen shows bunt late here or not. And he will. And that's a nice bunt, and it should do its job. It'll get out at first, and the runners advance to second and third. So 1 out, and 2 runners in scoring position for the top of the order, Matt Bryant.
Back to the top of the lineup, the shortstop, number 1, Matthew Bryant.
So Matt Bryant with a huge opportunity here. Base hit could potentially give the Stars a 2-0 lead. Pitch, and he'll take that pitch over to Himmerich at second. 1 run will score, 2 outs on the board. Renas comes in from third to give the Stars a 1-0 lead. It's now 2 outs and a runner on third for Caleb Christensen.
To the plate for Fargo, second baseman, number 6, Caleb Christensen.
That moves Chase Lura over to third base. And it took 32 minutes to get their first run on the board here in this contest. Strike one here to Christensen. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out to the third baseman last time he was at the plate. Inside, and fan said good eye, and that pitch nearly took that good eye out. That was a high inside fastball that nearly hit Caleb Christensen. Here's the windup in the pitch, 1-1, and that skips off the dirt. Swing and a miss. That evens up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. With 2 outs and Chase Lura standing on third. We'll see if Watertown can get out of this with only allowing 1 run. Here's the 2-2 windup. Strike 3, got him out. They strand 1 on base. And it's 1-0 Stars here now after 2.5. We go to the middle of the third, and Watertown will look to respond with Nashberg, Trayton Hemmerich, and Will Engstrom. So far, Watertown is 6 up and 6 down, and we'll see if the bottom of the order can do the same thing that the Stars' bottom of the order did in the top half of that inning when we return here on.
There is no off-season for greatness. You do what it takes to stay in the game. And so do we. Our commitment is to keep you moving forward. Essentia Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Like nowhere else.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more. All right, welcome back. Nashberg is the batter here. It's batter 7 in the lineup. Watertown is 6 up, 6 down so far. It was the bottom of the order for the Stars that generated some success. We'll see if the bottom of the order for Watertown can generate similar success or not. Pitch will just miss for a ball, 1-0. Prior to the Stars' 7th and 8th batters, 7 and 8 batters. Oh, let's try that again. Prior to the Stars' 7 and 8 batters, both teams had gone 6 up, 6 down to start the game. 2-1 the count now here to Nashberg. And it's a little dribbler out to third. Renus will pick it up. He'll fire it across. Got it. 5-3, 7 up and 7 down. All right. And this is another grounder over to Renus, and he'll do the same thing that he did last time. 5-3 ground out. One pitch and 1 out on out number 2. And now Will Ingstrom will try his luck to try and keep this inning going here for Watertown. Pitch outside for a ball. It's 1-0. Ooh, that one blazed just underneath Ingstrom's chin for ball 2. And that's fouled at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Fouled up and back, will stay at 2-2.
Please return all foul balls to the concession stand for $1. Sponsored by Lake Area Tech, the best two-year college in the nation.
Full count. It's the third full count Wessels has had against a batter in this game so far. So far, he's retired 8 batters in a row. And popped up, fouled away. We'll do the payoff again. And that one's going to be popped up, and we'll do it again.
Please return those foul balls to the concession stand for $1.
This is pitch 9 of the at-bat. He's fouled away 3 of the 8 so far. Wessels winds, delivers. A little high for a ball. So Wessels successfully retires 8 in a row, but then batter 9 gets on base for Watertown, and now we return to the top of the order, Hayden Rise. So it took 46 pitches for Wessels to get through the first 9 batters for Watertown. And they only allowed one of those batters to reach base. Not too bad for his debut on the season. Swing and a miss, strike 1, and I bet he's wishing he would have done that 1 pitch earlier. And strike 2. And fouled away. That would have been a 3-pitch strikeout if he had not made contact on that one. So he'll stay alive, an 0-2 count. A little bit high. one's low. 2-2 the count. It's 2-2, and this is pitch 8 of the at-bat here. So back-to-back batters that faced 8 or more pitches. Swing and a miss, and they'll strand one on base, and that will take care of business here in the third inning of play. Both teams have left one stranded on base, and Fargo Post 400 maintains the 1-0 lead as we roll to the top of the fourth right after this break here on.
Honey, can you help me?
Sure, Mom. What are you doing? Reserving an Uber ride for 45 minutes from now. Why?
Dave, I'm telling you, just press. Show me, just tell.
Kid really likes cake, huh?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Reserving an Uber ride for an hour, 15 minutes from now.
Why?
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
One run in the top of the third. And that's it so far as we move to the top of the fourth. With Kobe Hansen, let's try that again. Kobe Hansen, Gunnar Majerus, and Gus Pankratz. It's batters 3, 4, and 5 in the Stars lineup. Both teams have stranded one on base so far. Fargo Post 400, one run on no hits and one left on base. Watertown, no runs on no hits and one left on base. Pitch for Hansen is low into the dirt for a ball, 1-0. Hansen fly out to right field last time he was up. That one's fouled off. That one's all the way.
Hey, please return all foul balls to the container for $1. Sponsored by Lake Area. That's 2-year college information.
And that's hit towards third. It's up by Rice. He'll fire it over. 5-3 ground out.
fielder, number 17, Gunner Majerus.
Majerus went down swinging last time he was at the. And Majerus will foul this one off for strike one. One away, Gus Pankrat moves into the on-deck circle, or the on-deck path. They don't really have a center. And that one's popped up, and it won't get our camera over there if we wanted to. So you just have to believe me that it went out of play. So a pair of pitches fouled away, so two here to Majerus. Swinging last time, and it'll one as that one comes in low, hovering right above the dirt. And that one's low and out as well. And we're even at 2 apiece now. Swing and a miss, strikeout.
Batting for Fargo, the designated number 35, Gus Pankratz.
Wind up and the 1-1. That's just a hair low for ball 2. Popped up, sent out of play. Focus here to Pankratz. Pankratz 0 for 1. Grounded out to third last time he was at the plate. Payoff pitch number afternoon here for Jurgens. And ripped toward third. Nice glove there by Rice. Fires it over, and he gets it there in time. The top of the 4th is complete. We'll be back with more here in a moment. ESPN Digital Television. Stay tuned.
Doolittle's wood fire is an experience at your senses. Wood-fired rotisserie, grilling meat and flame create savory wood-roasted, while the re-rotation is juicy and meats. Doolittle's an outdoor fire creates a relaxing to wine and dining occasion. Visit doolittlesrestaurant.com for menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle Air Grill, 25th Street, Fargo, or at 704-78-200.
Unlimited or Bosch membership can be at any Tommy's Express nationwide. Your vehicle recognized at any app link. Our license plate rep system ensures that you are on your way to Washington. Check out for your next business trip or snowbird your winter home. Find a location, destination, or way. We can't wait to see world-class audience across the.
All right, bottom of the 4th now.
The left fielder, number 5, Mitch Olsen.
The batter 0 for 1 with a fly out to center last time he was at the plate. This batter's 2-4 for Watertown here. fouled away, third base side. And that one's a base hit out of the right field. Medeiros will pick it up and toss it back in quickly. It holds Olsen to a single. It's the first hit of the ball game. Took 52 minutes to get our first hit of the ball game. Caden Rylance will try and follow up that success of his teammate Mitch Olsen here. He's each batter 3 in the lineup for Watertown. Rylance grounded out to second base last time he was at the plate. Pickoff attempt, back in time. One sent straight up and back.
Please return those foul balls. Concession stand for $1. Sponsored by Area Tech, the best 2-year college in the nation.
Another pickoff attempt, and he's going to reach second base on a throwing error. Ball popped out of Wieremeyer's glove as he was applying the tag on Mitch Olsen's helmet. We're at 2-2 now here with Caden Rylance. He's 0 for 1 once again with that ground out to second base last time he was at the plate. Swing and a miss. He went over the top of it, and that's out number 1. So I'll bring up number 23, Nathan Briggs, who went down swinging, just like Caden Rylance went down swinging just a moment ago on his last at bat. So we'll see if he can do one better this time with a teammate in scoring position here. Base hit could tie the game. We've only had one hit in this game. He's looking to bunt here with one out, and that pitch will miss for a ball, 1-0. Marcus Rabine awaits on deck. And that comes off the handle of the bat. It might be a bloop single. No, coming in to make the diving catch is Matt Bryan. Then back to second for the double play, and that ends the bottom of the 4th. It is a 6-4 double play to end the 4th. Nice diving play there by Matt Bryant.
3 up, 3 down. 1 hit. 1 strikeout.
4 in the books here. Fargo posts 400. We'll see if they can take that defensive momentum into the 5th inning and cushion their 1-0 lead. We'll find out if that happens or not when we return after the break here.
So as y'all know, we have 4 kids, and it's really hard trying to juggle our lifestyles. Yaya has dance, DJ has basketball, and then we have to get the kids to the doctors. I came up with the idea of using Uber teen accounts. I was able to set up a teen account for Yaya, and she requested her own ride. She was able to get to her destination, and I was able to take the kids to the doctor, and Don was able to take DJ to his basketball practice.
Add your team to your Uber account today.
Oh, come on! You gotta box out! That's the problem with kids these days. No fundamentals.
Fundamentals?
Yeah, it's not that hard. You just gotta box out! Box out! Box out! Oh, look at this guy. He can't get past me. I'm letting my hooves because I'm a buffalo. Box out! Double box out!
It's gonna be that way.
Box out! See what I'm saying? It's just fundamentals. What? What's wrong with your faces?
Why do I choose to work here? It's the people. It's the feeling that you get when you've been gone for a weekend and everybody's genuinely happy to see you and you're so happy to see them too.
They are wonderful. The staff is wonderful. They are so friendly. They're so happy all the time.
It's a family. It's just that overall culture that we have. It's a great culture and I'm very lucky to be a part of it.
Your full life happens here at Touchmark.
One run on no hits and one left on base for the Stars. No runs on one hit and one left on base for post 17. Let me double check that. Yeah, one left on base for each team. Yep, that's correct. We move to the top of the fifth inning, and we'll have batters 6, 7, and 8. Gus Wermeyer, Ashton Renas, Caden Newhart. Talon Jurgens on the mound still, I believe. Yes, he is. And it'll be pitch 57 to start the top of the fifth. So averaging about 12 pitches an inning so far.
Leading off for Fargo, first baseman number 19, Gus Wermeyer.
I checked that, averaging about 14 pitches per inning. I had one too many innings in my mental math there. We've reached the 1 hour mark of the game now. 59 minutes and some odd seconds to be exact. We'll call it 1 hour. And there's going to be a base hit in the right field. Took 59 minutes for the Stars to get their first hit of the game.
Now batting, third baseman, number 11, Ashton Renas.
So runner on, one pitch, and a runner on here for the Stars. And Ashton Renas will come to the plate. With nobody out, we'll see if he shows bunt or not. He was walked last time he was at the plate. And he will show bunt. Nice bunt placed down the third base line. It's fired over for the out, and that advances Wermeyer up to second. So 5-3 sacrifice bunt out, moves Wermeyer to second, brings up Caden Newhart.
Fargo, the catcher, number 14, Caden Newhart.
And now we're officially at the 1 hour mark. Swing and a miss, and he went a little late on that one, Newhart did. So Wermeyer on second base. No balls and a strike here to Newhart. That's up high, that's a ball. Jurgens with his 61st pitch of the afternoon, and he gets him swinging for a 1-2 count. And fouled at the plate there. They'll stay at 1-2. Game one of a doubleheader. Fargo pulls 400 with the 1-0 lead. They got a runner on second with one out here in the top of the fifth. We'll see if they can cushion that lead or not. that is foul. A split second sooner on his swing, and that would have been an RBI single to right field. That one's high. Nice eye there by Neuarth. He recognized that one going high immediately, just like I did, and sat there and waited. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on second is Wurmeyer. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. That's a strikeout for out number 2. Kane Mathiasen steps up to the plate. Last time he was at the
Now
plate,
batting left fielder, number 3, Kane Mathiasen.
he ended up coming around to score. The only run of the game so far. Oh, no, he didn't. It was Chase Lure who scored, actually, off his sac bunt. And now it's going to be Gus Wurmeyer. No, he's going to put on the brakes at third. No, he's going to come home. And the throw will not make it in time. And now a aired throw back home will allow Mathiasen to get the second. So it's an RBI single for Mathiasen to right field. Then he advances a second on the throw.
Back to the top of the lineup, the shortstop, number 1, Matthew Bryant.
So 2 away now here for Matt Bryant. Matt Bryant got a fly out and a ground out so far, so he's 0 for 2. In that first game, he had 3 hits. Right now, he's 0 for 2. There's a strike. One. Caleb Christensen awaits on deck. And, ooh, that one, he nearly hit his dad on that one there. Who's monitoring the third base line at the moment. So strike 2. And that one's high for ball 2. So we're even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one will drift foul down the third base side. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And he deep to right field. It's going foul. It is foul, and he was going to have to do it again. He crushed that one, but it drifted foul at the last final moments while it was still in the air. So it remains 2-2, and after all that, he'll have to come back, and we'll have to see if he can do it again or not. My guess is Jurgens will not deliver that same pitch. And fouled away again. So Bryant battling here to stay alive and looking for that opportunity to get that RBI hit that he almost had on that previous pitch. So this is the 8th pitch of the at-bat here for Matt Bryant. He's fouled off 4 of the 7. And this one right up the middle, right towards Ingstrom. He has trouble picking it up. And Bryant runs out the throw, and the run will score. They're going to charge an error there to the shortstop. And we'll have a visit to the mound here as the Fargo Post-400 Stars have established a 3-0 lead here on the error by the shortstop that allows Mathiasen to score. And Matt Bryant stands alone on first base as a result. We're an hour and 8 minutes into this ball game, and Fargo Post-400 now has a 3-0 advantage. When we return from the visit from the mound here, it'll be Caleb Christensen stepping up to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a flyout and a strikeout looking.
Caleb Christensen.
All right, Caleb Christensen will step up to the plate now here. Once again, the runner on first is Matt Bryant. Got there on an error charge to the shortstop, earned an RBI out of it as well. That pitch is a little low for a ball, 1-0. Once again, Christensen's 0 for 2. Pop out to the third baseman, struck out last time he was at the plate. And now pitch 75 for Juergens as he looks over his left shoulder at Bryant on first. He'll set and deliver. Missed outside, ball 2. And that one's going to be popped up. It's drifting into foul territory, and it drops fair. They're going to hold the brakes at third. Matt Bryant at third. Caleb Christensen's going to get a bloop double, and now Bryant comes home and scores.
Not bad. Center fielder number 2, Colby Hansen.
So Christensen stands alone on second for Colby Hansen on a fly out and a ground out, right field and third base. And the Stars starting to spread the gap here on the scoreboard, an hour and 11 minutes into the ball game. And they are still clicking here with 2 outs. Two balls and no strikes to Colby Hansen. Gunnar Majerus awaits on deck if Hansen can reach base. There's a strike. And he will find the gap in the left field. They will send Christensen home, and then they will change their mind. Runners on the corners. Coach Bryant was initially waving Christensen home, but then at the last second changed his
right
mind.
fielder for Fargo, number 17, Gunnar Majerus.
Told him to hold up. Majerus, he's due for a hit. He's been up twice. He's gone down swinging both times. A little high, ball one. Gus Pancratz is the potential next batter here for Fargo Post 400. And there it goes, Kobe Hansen. And now they're gonna throw home, play at the plate. He's safe at home, and the runner makes it to second. And it's 5-0 Fargo Post 400 on the double steal there between Hansen and Christensen. And I believe, yeah, no pitch occurred. I believe the count's still 1-0. And now that one's sent to right field. This should be a catch for Rabine, deep in right field, and it is. So they'll strand one on base, but they get 4 runs across the plate here in the top of the 5th, and they put some separation between themselves and Watertown. We'll take a break, and when we return, we'll have more here in the home half of the 5th. It is now a 5-0 advantage for Fargo Post 400. Back with more here on MSPN Digital Television in just a moment.
MSPN Digital Television is your home this summer for each of your local area teams, including the Fargo Post 400 Stars and Comets, West Fargo Patriots, and Dakota Fusion Soccer. MSPN will be your home for exclusive coverage of the 2024 State AA Legion Baseball Tournament. And it doesn't stop there. We wrap it up with the 2024 Central Plains Regional Tournament that will lead one lucky team to Shelby, North Carolina. So jump in for the ride this summer right here on MSPN Digital Television.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
What's up with all the pizza?
It took us 10 years, but Domino's is finally on Uber Eats. So we're giving away $10 million in free Domino's pizza.
What'd you just say?
Yeah, $10 million in free pizza.
Say that again. Shorter.
Okay, how about 10 milli?
Oh, I like that.
Your money.
10 milli, 10 milli, 10 milli, 10 milli, 10 milli.
That's a lot of millies.
10 milli in free pizza. Order Domino's now on Uber Eats and claim your free pizza.
Get that bag.
All right, pitching change here for Fargo Post 400. It's going to be Chase Lura taking over on the mound. Keegan Wessel's afternoon comes to an end. I had him down for 65 pitches at 26 balls and 39 strikes thrown, only giving up 1 hit and no runs. And now the first pitch from Chase Lura comes in for ball 1. Rabine struck out swinging against Wessels. His first at bat. He'll swing and miss here, and we'll even up at 1-1. Fargo Post 400 getting 1 in the 3rd and 4 in the top of the 5th to take the 5-0 advantage that they have currently. Swing and a miss, and strike 2. And he'll hit this one on a ground bouncing ball to second. Christensen gets it to Chase Lura, who covers the base. It is a 4-1 throw out for out number 1. Marcus Pitkin will be the batter here. He grounded out to the shortstop last time he was at the plate. Takes strike 1 here from Chase Lura. I believe this is Chase Lura's second appearance on the mound this season here for the Stars. Swing and a miss on a pitch that Pitkin would like to have that swing back on. And he falls down 0-2. Now it's up high for a ball, 1-2. Two-two pitch, fouled away. We'll stay at 2-2. There's 2-2 pitch will miss outside, and it's his first full count of this game. Payoff pitch for Lura. Missed it. He'll walk him. That'll bring us to the batter number 7 in the lineup. It's Nash Berg. He grounded out to third last time he was at the plate. So Lura will face the left-handed batter, Berg. And miss it for a ball. It's 1-0. Lura looks over runner. Deliver. Missed inside again. Ball 2. That one's fouled off, and it will bounce right off the upper wall. The last possible element of the stadium, keeping it inside the park. We'll put it that way. To 1, and this one's going to left field, and making a leaping grab is Kane Mathiasen. So that's out number 2 on a deep flyout that Kane Mathiasen had to jump up and snag out of the air to keep it from going over his head. Nice play by Kane Mathiasen out in left field. So that brings us to the next batter now, and it's Trayton Hemrick. Batter 8 in the lineup, wearing jersey number 9. He's 0 for 1, ground out to third last time he was at the plate. And that's going to allow the runner to take off. Ball 1, and Pitkin will reach second base, no problem. Two away. And that's fouled away to even up the counter at 1 ball, 1 strike. And that comes off the handle of a bat. Slow roller to short. Picked up, fired over. Got it there in time. Oh, I don't know. Kind of looked like Weremeyer's foot came off the bag, but there was no official there to see it the way that I saw it. And that's going to be an out, and that will retire, put an end to the 5th inning of play.
No hits, 1 walk, no runs.
They leave one stranded on base. And we go now to the 6th inning of play when we return after this here on MSPN Digital Television. Be right back.
So as y'all know, we have 4 kids and it's really hard trying to juggle our lifestyles. Yaya has dance, DJ has basketball, and then we have to get the kids to the doctors. I came up with the idea of using Uber teen accounts. I was able to set up a teen account for Yaya and she requested her own ride. She was able to get to her destination and I was able to take the kids to the doctor, and Don was able to take DJ to his basketball practice.
Add your team to your Uber account today.
Who just picked up Buffalo Wild Wings Go? The Hankster! Hank! What?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go.
Yeah, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go. Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs.
Okay, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go delivered, but did he get 6 free wings?
Yeah.
No! That's why I love bourbon barbecue wings!
Wow. That was something.
You didn't like it.
No.
I mean, I used to sing on cruises.
What made you stop?
The cruises. Bourbon barbecue wings!
MSPN Digital Television is your home this summer for each of your local area teams, including the Fargo Post 400 Stars and Comets, West Fargo Patriots, and Dakota Fusion Soccer. MSPN will be your home for exclusive coverage of the 2024 State AA Legion Baseball Tournament. And it doesn't stop there. We wrap it up with the 2024 Central Plains Regional Tournament that will lead one lucky team to Shelby, North Carolina. So jump in for the ride this summer right here on MSPN Digital Television.
Five nothing. New pitcher on the mound here for Watertown, and that is Nathan Briggs. First pitch is low. Jurgens' afternoon ends with 83 pitches, 34 balls and 49 strikes according to my counts. And a bouncer towards third, fired over and out. 5-3.
Now batting, first baseman, number 19, Gus Wermeyer.
Wermeyer's one for tagged down on a drop third strike and singled to right field. This one fouled back, strike one.
Please return foul balls to the concession stand for $1, sponsored by Lake Erie Tech, the best two-year college in the nation.
And this one fouled down the first base side. We'll stay at 0-2. That one's also fouled away. And record myself, rewind, hit play. And a hard ground ball to third. It's picked up and fired over to Berg at first. And that's a 5-3 ground out. That's 2 down.
Now batting for Fargo, Third baseman,
Ashton
number 11,
Renas.
Ashton Renas.
He's all reached on a walk and had a sack bunt. That moved his teammates to second and third earlier in the game. Nobody on base this time around. Strike one, so he's able to get a little bit of contact on that one. Stars of a doubleheader starting at 1 o'clock tomorrow in Brookings, just down the road about 60, 70 miles from Watertown. And we will be there for those two games. Strike two is called. Strike zone seems to be becoming a little bit larger here as we reach the top of the 6. Right back, and it's off the glove of Briggs. Can he get to it in time? Got him. No, he's safe. It looked like the official was giving the out signal at first, and then he changed his mind at the last second. So that's going to go into the books as an infield hit. At least that's how I would record it. There's a hard hit ball off the glove of Briggs. I don't think that's worthy of an error.
Coming to the plate for Fargo, the catcher, number 14, Caden Newharth.
If you feel differently, that's 100% okay. This is the 10th pitch from Briggs. And that's the first ball he's thrown in those 10 pitches. 1-0. Caden Newharth 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout swinging. Ooh, that one went behind Newharth. That'll allow Renas to take off for second. Swing and a miss, and he just barely missed contact on that one, too. Strike one. 2 away. Ken Mathiasen is on deck and potentially would come up next. We reached 1 hour and 30 minutes now, this ball game here. 2 away in the top of the 6. Make that 2 away with a 2-2 count here in the top of the 6. For a moment there, I thought that was a strikeout, but no, it's not. Time is called. Not sure who called time there, but somebody did. Swing and a miss, and that puts an end to the top of the 6. They strand one more on base, and we go now to the home half of the 6. And we will see batters 9, 1, and 2 for Watertown when we return after the break here on MSPN Digital Television.
There is no off-season for greatness. You do what it takes to stay in the game. And so do we. Our commitment is to keep you moving forward. Essentia Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Like nowhere else.
All right, welcome back. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning here. And so far, the Stars have been able to shut out Watertown. We'll see if batters 9, 1, and 2 for post 17 can change that. Chase Lura coming in the bottom of the 5th to take over for Keegan Wessels. And in that bottom of the 5th, Chase Lura tossed 20 pitches and even 10 balls and 10 strikes. Hour and 33 minutes into the ball game now.
Post 17's bottom of the 6th. The shortstop, number 12,
Will Ingstrom, he was walked last time he was at the plate. This is his second plate appearance of the game. Pitch high and out for ball 1 to Ingstrom. This is the first time all season that a Fargo Post 400 pitcher has had more balls than strikes after 10 or more pitches. There's a strike right there. So it took 3 games, 2 and 5/7 games for that to occur. So quick 2-strike count here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Make that 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's the windup from Lura. Outside, full count. And a strikeout. That'll bring up Hayden Rice, 0 for 2, drop third strike, strikeout swing. Thrown out at first base on the drop third strike. And that one will dribble foul. There's strike 2. So if the score holds, Keegan Wassels will get the win. Chase Lura would get the save, assuming they don't put somebody else in later. And he'll reach for that one. It's push it foul. This is a 30th pitch for Lura, and it's in for strike 3. And I'll bring up Mitch Olson. Mitch Olson's 1 for 2. Strike 1 there. Mitch Olson flied out to deep center, and then he singled to right field in that order on his 2 trips to the plate so far today. There's strike 2. 2 pitches and 2 strikes to Mitch Olson and Chase Lura. Potentially a pitch away from putting a close to inning number 6. And right back to Lura. He'll turn around and he'll flip it over to first. Wurmeyer's there. That takes care of inning number 6. 6 in the books and a 5-0 lead here for Fargo Post 400 We will be back with 7th inning of play right after this. It's game 1 of a doubleheader here on Sweet Shots. It's Fargo's premier entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your bachelor, bachelorette, corporate events, date night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? One of Sweet Shots PGA pros. Hungry? Both food and beverage too. Try your shot and see climate control hitting or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Honey, can you help me?
Sure, Mom. What are you doing?
Reserving an Uber ride for 45 minutes from now.
Why?
Dad, I'm telling you, just press.
Show me, just tell me.
Kid really likes cake, huh?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Reserving an Uber ride for an hour, 15 minutes from now.
Why?
Top of the 7th. Stars with a 5-0 lead. We'll see if they can tack on any insurance runs to that or not. In theory, in most cases, you'd think a 5-run lead would be safe, but it's sports, and we've seen a lot. We've seen many times a 5-run lead evaporate. I remember about 3 years ago, the Stars were playing Jamestown at home, and the Stars scored 16 runs in the bottom of the 4th inning, which to date stands as a record for most runs in any half inning of play here on MSPN Digital Television. So until somebody scores, until somebody has a 17-run advantage, I'll never say that any lead is safe. One ball, one strike. Kane Mathiasen batters 9-1-2 here in the top of the 7th. And it was 9-1-2 that produced the first run of the game back in the 3rd inning of play. After 2 innings of 12 up and 12 down. And then in that top of the 3rd, the Watertown pitcher would walk the first 2 batters, and the Stars would capitalize off that opportunity. Two balls and 2 strikes. That one's low, and it's a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Mathiasen 1 for 1. Sacrifice bunt and a single. That single went to right field. Here's the payoff pitch from Nathan Briggs. It's pitch 20. That one's sent up high, a high pop-up. And it'll be right fielder Marcus Rabine coming in to make the catch.
Back to the top of the lineup for Fargo. The shortstop, number 1, Matthew Bryant.
Check swing, low and in, ball 1. Brian 0 for 3. Fly out to left, a ground out to ground out to second, and then he reached base on an error charge to the shortstop last time he was at the plate. 1, and what do they call that one? Ball 2, okay? hit him. So Bryant reaches on a hit by a pitch. He reaches on it. He's 0 for 4, but he's reached base twice. Once on an error and once on a hit by a pitch.
To the plate for Fargo.
And now it's batter 2, Caleb Christensen.
6, Caleb Christensen.
He's 1 for 3 with a fly out to the third baseman. He struck out looking, then he had that little blooper into shallow right that earned him an RBI on his last at bat. A ball that looked like it was going foul, and then it drifted back into fair territory, and the first baseman couldn't catch up to it. Runner goes. The throw up to second is not in time. Bryant successfully steals second base. One out and a runner in position now here for the Stars. Looking to add to that 5-0 lead. Gonna miss on a slider that broke back over the plate. That's a strikeout number 2.
To the plate.
Kobe Hansen.
To Kobe Hansen.
Fly out to right, a ground out to third, single to left field, right in between the third baseman and shortstop on his last trip to the plate. We're an hour and 45 minutes now here in game number 1 of the stub between the Stars and Watertown. That one's hit high to left, and it might be, is it going to stay fair? It will. It'll roll all the way to the fence. Finally picked up by Mitch Olson. Rounding third is Matt Bryant. He scores. That's an RBI double for Kobe Hansen to make it 6-0 in favor of the Fargo Post 400 Stars.
Now batting for Fargo, right fielder number 17, Gunnar Majerus.
There's a strike. Nice pitch there by Nathan Briggs. And our camera has gotten loose on us here. We'll tighten that up. As interesting as the clouds may be, I'm sure you're not as interested as the clouds hope you are. It's a fair ball down the third baseline. That's going to score Kobe Hansen from second, and it will be in back-to-back RBI doubles. One Kobe Hansen that scores Matt Bryant, and this one by Gunnar Majerus that scores Kobe Hansen. 7-0 Stars.
Now batting for Fargo, the designator, number 35, Gus Pankratz.
The Stars have scored 4 of their 7 with 2 outs on the board. There's a strike. Pankratz is due for a hit. He's 0 for 3. He's grounded out to third base on all 3 at-bats. Nice block balance to keep Majerus on second. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Pankratz. Once again, 0 for 3 with 3 ground outs to third. And a high bouncing ball that gets by the pitcher and gets past second baseman Himmerich. Around the corner at third comes Majerus. He will score. It's an RBI single. And the last 3 batters have gotten RBIs here for the Stars. It's 8-0.
Now batting for Fargo, the first baseman, number 19, Gus Wehrmeyer.
After 3 ground outs to third, Gus Pankratz catch cashes in on a hit and earns himself an hard-earned RBI, or a well-earned RBI, however you want to look at it. One run in the top of the third, 4 in the fifth, 3 so far here in the seventh. Now 5 of the 8 runs scored with 2 outs on the board in this game. There's a strike. 2-1 the count. And that one, I thought it went to right field, but it actually went off his right ankle to the left side of the batter's box. Well, even the count up at 2-2. In every inning that the Stars have scored, they've left 1 runner on base. We'll see if that trend continues here in the top of the 7th. Hit up high, and he's going to go after it, but he won't get to it. He quickly realized that that one was not for him. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and time is called. So what looked like to be maybe a 1-2 run ball game is turned into a comfortable lead here for the Stars late in game 1 of this doubleheader. Full count, 3-2, and advancing up to second is Pankratz. Ashton Renas would be the potential next batter here. Payoff pitch. Outside, walked him. So 2 on for Ashton Renas, batter 7 in the lineup, who's 1 for 1 with a walk, sacrifice bunt, and a infield single.
For Fargo, the third baseman, number 11, Ashton Renas.
We're at 1 hour and 51 minutes, time of the ball game now. Swing and a miss, strike 1. It was a good pitch to swing at, but the pitch went above the bat. He got underneath that one. And a throw to first. Ooh, that was close, but he's back in time. Pitch came across to strike 2. Caden Neuarth, batter 8, potentially awaits. High for a ball, it's 1-2. There's strike 3. So they'll leave 2 stranded on base this time as he goes down looking, and the top of the 7th is no more. 3 outs to try and score 8 or more runs. We'll see what Watertown can do in their final chance at bat. We're at 1 hour and 52 so far, and we'll be back with
Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
What's up with all the pizza?
It took us 10 years, but Domino's is finally on Uber Eats. So we're giving away $10 million in free Domino's pizza.
What'd you just say?
Yeah, $10 million in free pizza.
Say that again. Shorter.
Okay, how about 10 milli?
Oh, I like that.
Your money.
10 million, 10 million, 10 million, 10 million, 10 million.
That's a lot of millies.
10 million free pizza. Order Domino's now on Uber Eats and claim your free pizza.
Get that bag.
Top of the 7th, new pitcher Matt Bryant trying to close this one out. First pitch is fouled off to the first base side for a strike. So Caleb Christensen moves to shortstop. Colston Sen comes into the game to play second base, and Matt Bryant moves on to the mound. We're an hour and 55 minutes into the ball game. Chase Lura, 13 balls, 20 strikes, 33 pitches, right up to second and through the sand into center field. We're a courtesy runner on first. Haven't caught the jersey number yet. It is Hayden Rise running at first. Nathan Briggs is the batter. He's 0 for 2, struck out swinging, and a pop out to the stop. And that one's fouled back for strike number 2. And that's a hard hit ball. They'll find a base hit out into right field. Puts 2 runners on. Hayden Rice on second, Nathan Briggs on first. Marcus Rabine steps up to the plate now. He's 0 for 2. Strikeout swinging and a ground out to short. Or check that, a ground out to second last time he was at the plate. And with nobody out and 2 on, we'll see if Watertown has something bubbling here. No miss outside for a ball, 1-0. 2 runners on with no outs is a good start, but they need a little bit more than that to. And they're going to get a little bit more as the runners are going to advance, and now a base hit could easily put 2 runs on the board here, as that is ball number 2. It's a 2-0 count here to Rabine. So base hit here could be the confidence booster that they need. That will be fouled at the plate for strike 1. Matt Bryant. And that finds another gap into left center. Hayden Rise comes in to score. Nathan Briggs around third from second. It's a 2-run RBI single for Marcus Rabine. And the shutout will be no more as 2-run score here in the bottom of the 7th for Watertown. Marcus Pitkin will try and keep this thing going here for... So a 2-run single for Rabine. Swing and a miss. Strike one. As long as Bryant doesn't give up more than 3 more runs, he will earn the save in this contest here, should they go on to win it. And that one, he'll reach for it and foul it right over to the Stars dugout. No balls and 2 strikes now. Here to Pitkin. Ooh, that one got him to spin off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that's low to even the count at 2-2. There's a strike. And it's a strikeout. Nashburg 0 for 2, ground out to third, fly out to left. And a hard hit ball to second, the flip to second, back to first, game over. This is a 4-6-3 double play to end it, and the final score in this one's going to be 8-2. So Nashburg grounds into a double play after they get 2 confident scoring runs here in the bottom of the 7th. But it wasn't enough. They had room to work with there. And 8-2 will be your final. We'll take a short break. We'll come back and give you some information on this one. Time of the game, 2 hours and 1 minute for game 1 and game 2 coming up shortly here. But first, we'll take a break and be back with more here.
There is no off-season greatness. You do what it takes to stay in the game. And so do we. Our commitment is to keep you moving forward. Essentia Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Like nowhere else.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more. All right, your final score in game one of the doubleheader here. The Fargo Post 400 Stars getting a run in the third, 4 in the fifth, and 3 more in the seventh. And all Post 17 could do is respond with 2 in the home half of the seventh, and an 8-2 is your final score here. 8 runs on 8 hits, no errors committed by the Stars. They leave 5 on base total, while the Watertown Post 17 scores a pair on 4 hits. Let me double check that. Is it 4 or 5 hits? Let me double check that really quick here. Let's see here. There we go. No, that's right. 4 hits. 2 runs on 4 hits. They committed 1 error and left 2 stranded on base. 2 stranded on base. Once again, time of the game, 2 hours and 1 minute. We'll get things reset for game number 2 here, which is coming up in about 15, 20 minutes from right now. We'll be back in that time or less here with game 2 in just a moment.
Thanks for watching MSPN Digital Television, your home for area youth, high school, and semi-professional sports broadcasts, news, scores, and more. We are between games, and our broadcast crew is preparing for our next live broadcast that is only minutes away. Professional sports broadcasts, news, scores, and more. We are between games, and our broadcast crew is preparing for our next live broadcast that is television. Take a moment to like and follow MSPN on social media by searching MSPN DTV on most social media platforms. Only minutes away right here on MSPN Digital Television. Take a moment to like and follow MSPN on social media by searching MSPN DTV on most social media platforms, including Facebook, X, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, Threads. When you see our logo, you'll know it's us.
Two and two now here to Colby Hansen.
Are you sure, Brad?
Now batting for fielder, number 2. Number 1, Matthew Bryant.
So Matt Bryant will be the leadoff batter. We'll see Caleb Christensen and Colby Hansen this inning as well. I promise you it's working. Just give me a moment. Now I'm the one getting impatient. All right, there we go. And just in time to see Matt Bryant single out into right field.
Now batting for Fargo, the pitcher, number 6, Caleb Christensen.
Dylan Rodden is on the mound pitching here for Watertown in game 2. It's Jonathan Lake behind the plate catching. Talon Juergens, who is the pitcher in game 1, is over first base. Hayden Reese at second. Will Ingstrom at short. Nathan Briggs at third. Marcus Rabine in right. Spencer Winchester in center, and Mitch Olson in left field. Now it's going foul territory.
Concession stand for $1, sponsored by Lake Area Tech.
I'll drop for strike 2.
Your college in the nation.
Back in kindergarten.
0-2 to Christensen, and into center field. That will advance the runner 90 feet. Bryant up to second. Christensen on base with a single.
Now batting for Fargo, the center fielder, number 2.
Still nobody out, and Colby Hansen up to the plate now. So the Stars picking up right where they left off at the end of game 1. That one's popped up, and Third baseman Nathan Briggs wants a chance at it. He cannot make the grab. It'll fall for a strike. Sun may have been in his eyesight there, which is understandable. Looking to show bunt, pulls it back, takes ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Minot Vistas and Bismarck Governors are getting things underway here in their game. That's a conference matchup that we'll keep our eyes on. You got Fargo Post 2 and West Fargo down in the Lincoln, Nebraska tournament right now, so non-conference games. Well, we won't update you on those, but there's a strike. Two and two, the count now here to Colby Hansen.
Are you sure, Brad?
And that one's going to left field, and it is caught by Mitch Olson for the first out.
Now batting for Fargo, the right fielder, number 8, Malachi Weirmeyer.
So one away now. Malachi Weirmeyer will step up to the plate. Fouled back and just barely stayed out of the stands here. The netting goes up about 92% of the way up, but there's room to sneak it in there if they get the right angle on it. Missed to the inside. 2-1 now here to Weirmeyer. Three balls and a strike now here to Weirmeyer.
Get the batter, get the batter, get the batter. There you go, there you go.
Full count now.
It is. It looks like it.
See if Rodden can get the second out here. He'll look back at Bryant on second, deliver the pitch, and it's going to left field. A bouncing ball, and Bryant they'll hold him up. And the bases are loaded with 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 15, Hudson Stein.
So Hudson Stein, who has played some phenomenal defense at the first base position here early on in the season. We'll see what he can do with the bat now. Base is loaded, 1 out. Matt Bryant on third, Caleb Christensen on second, Malachi Wermeyer on first. Swing and a miss, strike one. One out, Colston Sen is on deck. Ooh. It was high, and he was able to check his swing, but just barely. 1 ball, 1 strike. One. That one's a little low and out. Ball 2. Strike. 2 pair of balls and another strike. Brings us to the 2-2 count. 1 out, bases loaded. Wermeyer, Christensen, Bryant. First to third. Swing and a miss. That's out number 2. That'll be a strikeout there for Hudson Stein. And Colston Sen will have the chance here to bring in some runs for post 400.
Now batting, second baseman number 10, Colston Sen.
And Sen, hard ball, and it bounces off the third baseman over to first. Got him in time, run does not count. And that put some happy faces on Watertown fans as they strand 3 on base. And we go to the middle of the first with no score. We'll be back in a moment here.
3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
What's up with all the pizza?
It took us 10 years, but Domino's is finally on Uber Eats. So we're giving away $10 million in free Domino's pizza.
What'd you just say?
Yeah, $10 million in free pizza.
Say that again. Shorter.
Okay, how about 10 milli?
Oh, I like that.
Your money.
10 million, 10 million, 10 million, 10 million, 10 million.
That's a lot of millies.
10 million free pizza. Order Domino's now on Uber Eats and claim your free pizza.
Get that bag.
No runs. On 3 hits. Caleb Christensen's the starting pitcher on the mound here. It's Hayden Reese, and they will call that one foul. And no, they will not. They'll confer. Hayden Reese asking for an explanation. He's pleading his case that it came off his shoe, and it should have been foul. The way it stands at the moment, it's a 5-3 ground out. We'll see if they change their mind, and they will not. So it'll go into the books as a 5-3 ground out.
Left fielder, number 5, Mitch Olson.
I missed that pitch. I think it came across as a ball as I glare out to the outfield scoreboard, and now it's 2-0. Mitch Olson is the batter. He was 1 for 3 in the last game. He had a hit out into right field late. 1 inning complete. We're now 13 minutes in. Blake Chase is the catcher, snagging all the Caleb Christensen. You got Hudson Stein playing at first, Colston Sen at second, Matt Bryant at shortstop, Ethan Dahl at third. And a walk.
To the plate, the designated hitter, number 16, Hayden Rylance.
In the field, Malachi Wermeyer in right, Colby Hansen in center, and Alex Christofferson in left.
Ooh, way up.
That one will skip into the dirt.
Good eye, good eye.
Ball 1, Caden Rylance, the batter. Now it's 2-0 on a pitch up high.
They can throw it to you. Now you see it, now you hit it.
And that one sit up high left field. Alex Christofferson going after it. And he makes the catch on the foul line. And that's out number 2. Nathan Briggs now the batter. Runner goes. Throw up to second on a bounce. Nope. He didn't secure it in his glove. Stolen base for Mitch Olson. Pitch came across as a ball, I believe. 1-0. Plus 400 bench dugout asking for confirmation on that pitch, and it turns out my guess was correct. And that one's fouled off the handle of the bat, straight back, strike 1. That one's straight up and back. And
please return all foul balls to the concession stand for $1, sponsored by Lake Area Tech, the best two-year college in the nation.
Come on, connect on it. Let's go. Hump fella. Whoa.
Just a little bit outside.
2-2 the count. Swing and a miss, and that's a strikeout. They'll strand one on base, and we remain at 0 going to the second inning of play here on MSPN Digital Television. We'll be right back.
There's no off-season for greatness. You takes to stay in and see. Our commitment is to keep you moving forward. Essentia Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Like nowhere else.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more. Welcome back. Top of the second. 3 hits, 3 left on base for the Stars in that top half of the first. They had the bases loaded when the inning came to a conclusion. They weren't able to cash in. Watertown responds by leaving 1 on base themselves, also in scoring position, but still no score. So both teams escaped some possible early daggers in that first inning of play. We'll see what happens here in inning number 2. It's the bottom of the order. Batters 7, 8, and 9. It's going to start with Ethan Dahl. First pitch is low for a ball, 1-0. We'll also see Blake Chase, who's on deck, and Alex Christopherson to follow him in the 9 slot. Wind up in the 1-0. That's going to miss for 2 balls and no strikes. And that one's popped up shallow center. Got it. Spencer Winchester, excuse me, gets out number 1 of the inning as Dahl will fly out on the 2-0 pitch.
To the plate,
center field.
Fargo, the catcher, number
Blake
26,
Chase.
Blake Chase.
20 minutes into the ball game, we'll step up to the plate. Batter 8 for the Stars. There's a strike. Probably one that I may have swung at if I was batting, but I'm not batting, so. Blake did not like what he saw there. He takes the strike. Down 0-2. Low and out, ball 1.
He's looking over the left. I don't think they can see that outside.
Whoa.
And that's inside. Counts even at 2-2 now. And that one is going foul, but nobody will make a play on it. And this one chopped foul to the third base side. So he stays alive at 2-2, battling on the last 2 pitches. Once again, Alex Christopherson awaits on deck here. He'll be the next batter. And the pitch chase is outside. Full count, 3-2. 2 strikes, 2 balls, 2 fouled away pitches, and then ball 3. in pitch number 8 of the at-bat. And he walks him, goes high, just a hair high. Some Watertown fans think that was a strike, and I'll be honest, if I was a Watertown fan, I'd
Next to
probably
hit for
think the
Fargo,
same thing.
Left fielder number 4, Alex Christopherson.
I think it's one of the Golds coming in to run here for Blake Chase. And it is. Or no, it's not. It's actually Chase Lura coming in to run. So Chase Lura is the runner on third. 1 out here, Alex Christopherson, the batter. First pitch low for a ball.
Courtesy runner number 13, Chase Lura.
And fair down the third base line. And he lined that one right down the third base line. And now it's going to be a double for Christopherson. Pushes Chase Lura to third. Base hit.
Back to the top of the lineup. The shortstop, number 1, Matthew Bryant.
Matt Bryant led off the game with a single. Oh, you're kidding me. I don't know. I'd like to see. I got video replay here. I'm pretty sure that was fair, but maybe not. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Now batting number 6, Caleb Christensen.
Okay, so Matt Bryant gets awarded first base. I'm not exactly sure what the call was there. I missed it. I thought they were reversing the call. And hit into center field, and with the bases loaded, they'll score Chase Lura. They'll hold the brakes on everybody else. And the Stars strike first. It's 1-0. So Christensen's now 2 for 2 in this game, as he has hit the ball to about the exact same spot on both at-bats. 1 out, Christopherson on third, Matt Bryant on second, Caleb Christensen on first. And that pitch is high for a ball, 1-0. Hansen with a deep fly out to left field last time he was at the plate. Fouled off. Full count, 3-2. It's interesting to see how fans cheer for from one pitch to another, thinking if it's a ball or agreeing or disagreeing with it. Especially the ones that sit right in front of your field microphone.
Yes, good shot. Good job.
Malachi Wermeyer will step up to the plate with 2 outs and the bases loaded. So they get 1 run across this inning here. We'll see if they can get more or not. Weirmeyer singled the left field last time he was up. Swing and a miss, strike 1. This is pitch number 40 for Rodden coming up. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 strikes, 2 balls. Bases loaded with 2 outs. Big pitch here for Rodden. And popped up, fouled away. Can he catch up to it? He dives, but doesn't quite have the outstretched arm to make it happen. And a hard hit ball to third. And he'll step on the bag for the 4th out. And that will end. They'll stand 3 on base once again. And the
7 batters.
1.5 complete. It's 1-0 Fargo. We'll be back with more in a moment here on MSPN Digital Television.
Can you help me?
Oh, Mom. Reserving an Uber for 45 minutes from now.
Why?
I'm telling you.
Show me, just tell me.
Likes cake, huh?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Reserving an Uber ride for an hour, 15 minutes.
Why?
Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Your unlimited or pay-per-wash membership can be used at any Tommy's Express location nationwide. Your vehicle is recognized at any app lane you visit. Our license plate recognition system ensures that you are on your way to washing in seconds. Check ahead before your next business trip, road trip, or snowbird journey to your winter home and find a location at your destination or along the way. We can't wait to give you the same world-class wash experience across the country.
Marcus Rabin is the batter here for Watertown. It's 5, 6, and 7 in the lineup for Watertown, post 17 here in the bottom of 2.
Good eye, good eye.
Rabin was 1 for 2 in the first game. He had a single to left and a ground out to second.
Good eye. Take your pitch to you.
And he'll walk him. It's Talon Jurgens now. And he rifles one to left. That could be trouble. He caught it! Alex Christofferson with a diving catch. And now the ball is thrown too far over first base, and Rybien will go to second anyway, but still fantastic play by Alex Christofferson in left field. Sorry about the camera there. I'm sure very few people cared about what happened at first. I'm semi-joking about that. Three-all count now here to Will Engstrom. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, strike two, and now a full count. Jonathan Lake awaits on deck. Check swing inside, and they'll award him the walk. So, two runners on now. You got Marcus Rybien on second, Will Engstrom on first. And Jonathan Lake is your new batter. He represents batter 8 in the lineup here for Watertown. Christensen with pitch 27, and that's sent to left field, but it's foul. So, strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two. All right, so runners on the corners now. It's Will Engstrom on third, Jonathan Lake on first. And the batter is Spencer Winchester. 1-1 ball game here with one away in the bottom of the second. Did he check the swing? Yes, he did. It's popped up, pushed up, foul to the first base side. 1-1 the count. One away. Stars may want to watch out for the double steal attempt here. A little bit high. Sent up, and can he get to it? No, he cannot.
Foul balls in the concession stand for $1, sponsored by Lake Erie Tech, best two-year college in the nation.
Straighten it out.
Throw to second. They got him. Out number 2, runners out, got caught stealing. Engstrom holds up at third. And on the pitch was a strikeout as well. So not only did they get him at second, but they also ended the second inning of play. Inning 2 is through, and we are back with inning 3.
So as y'all know, 4 kids, and it's hard trying to juggle our house. Yaya has, DJ has best, and then we have to get to the doctors. I came up with the idea of using teen accounts. I would have set up a teen account, and she requested her own. She was able to get to her destination, and I was able to take the kid doctor, and Don was able to take DJ to his practice.
To your Uber account.
Oh, come on. You gotta box out. Problem with kids these days. No mentals.
Fundamentals.
Yeah, it's not hard. You just gotta box out. Box out. Box out. Oh, look at it. He can't get past me. I'm blinded by hooves. Oh, Buffalo. Box out. Double box out.
Be that way.
Box out. See what I'm... It's just fundamental. What? What's wrong with yours?
All right, top of the third, we're knotted up at 1-1. Runner on 5 hits. Stars have left 6 on base. Watertown, 1 run on 1 hit. They've left 2 on base. It's Hudson Stein. He went down swinging last time he was at the plate, and he starts out swinging and missing here on his second plate appearance. Stein struck out swinging with the bases loaded in that top of the first inning it was. Now hit him, and he'll go to first base. Colston Sen, the batter now, for 1 with a ground out to third here in this second game of the doubleheader.
To play, second baseman number 10, Colston Sen.
Sen did not get an at-bat in game one, but he did come in to play second base in the last 2 innings of game one. Hit high and foul, and nobody's going to get there. Strike one. Once again, it's Hudson Stein on first base, and that pitch will miss for a ball, 1-2. Snap throw up the first, but he's back in time. Two. Rowden looks over his shoulder and delivers. On hit up high, going to right field. Catch is made there by Marcus Rabin, excuse me.
Now batting for Fargo, third baseman number 9, Ethan Dahl.
Ethan Dahl's second trip to the plate. He's batter 7 in the lineup. Last time up, he would fly out to deep center. And that one's popped up. First baseman Jurgens going after it, but he will not be able to catch up to that one. And that one's going to left field. That one's caught by Mitch Olson. So that's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, number 26, Blake Chase.
Chase reached on a walk his last trip to the plate. Hudson Stein's been stuck on first for a while now. We'll see if that changes here with Blake Chase or not. Alex Christopherson, who made that excellent catch out in right and left field last inning, is the batter who would potentially be up next. Throw up to second. It's not going to be in time. So Hudson Stein finally moves into scoring position, but there's 2 outs on the board. Two balls, no strikes here to Blake Chase. Time is called. skip away. Stein's going to move into third.
Two outs. Go. Let's go.
3 balls, no strikes. Runner on third. So we'll see if Chase will swing here or not. I would doubt he would, but and the free strike will be delivered. 3-1. This will be pitch 60 now for Rodden. And ball 4. Puts runners on the corners.
To the plate, left fielder number 4, Alex Christopherson.
Chase Lura will come in to courtesy run here for the catcher.
Courtesy runner, number 13, Chase Lura.
So runners on the corners now for Alex Christopherson, batter 9 in the lineup. He had a double down the third base line last time he was at the plate. Rodden will deliver low for a ball, 1-0. Lure on first, Stein on third for the Stars. 2 away here, top of the third in a 1-1 game. We're 50 minutes in. Breaking ball for a strike. And that one's going high to right field. And all he has to do is catch it, and the inning's over. Stars strand 2 on base. And after 2.5, we're still knotted up at 1-1. We'll be back with more here on MSPN Digital Television right after this.
Powerful and playful, delicate and carefree. It's the way and us to deliver care whole family. Provide options beyond the expected to help you in the past and your way forward. Orthopedics and medicine at Sanford Health here.
MSPN Digivision is your home this each of your local teams, including the 400 Stars in West Fargo Patriots and Dakota Soccer. MS will be your home for exclusive of the 2024 State A Legion Baseball Tournament. Doesn't stop there. We wrap with the 2020 Central Plains Regional Tournament that will lead one team to Shelby, North Carolina. So jump in for the summer right here on EN Digital Television.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be complicated.
All right, you guys.
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Hey, honey.
Trap Kids is on another level.
Let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when
Hi, how can I?
Honored to get every path to their destination.
I'm so glad I've been able to fly with my kids.
At Frontier, we're flyers, and we believe the sky is one.
All right, new pitcher on the mound is Joe Gould for the Stars. Caleb Christensen, 19 balls, 16 strikes, 35 tosses. Watertown does have some action in their bullpen. Bouncer to Matt Bryant. And that's a 6-3 ground out. One pitch, one out for Joe Gould. Not a bad start. That was Hayden Reese who grounded out. Now it's Mitch Olson. He walked last time he was at the plate. It's his first plate appearance against Joe Gould. And that one will come in low inside and way low for ball one. And fouled at the plate. Strike one. One ball, one strike, one out. No runners on. Three and one here for Joe Gould. And hard hit ball over to Colston Sen. And that'll be an easy 4-3 ground out over to Hudson Stein for round number 2. Caden Rylance the batter now. So 2 up and 2 retired by Joe Gould. And nice stop there by Ethan Dahl. Can he get it over in time? And Stein with the scoop. And he showed us a lot of that type of stuff in the games against Jamestown. He does it again here against Watertown.
3 down, no hits, no walks, no runs.
So 3 up, 3 down for Joe Gould and the Stars. We're at 1-1 at the end of 3. We'll take it to the 4th after this break here on MSPN Digital Television.
What's up with all of that?
It took us 10 years, but Domino's is finally on Uber, so we're giving away $10 in free Domino's pizza.
You say?
Yeah, $10 million pizza.
Say that again. Shorter.
How about 10 milli?
I like that.
Yeah, man.
That's a millies.
Free pizza. Domino's now on Uber Eats. Free pizza.
Bad.
All right, we move to the top of the fourth. It's Max Dilla taking over on the mound here for Watertown. Rodden ended his afternoon with 63 pitches. 34 of them were strikes. Matt Bryant, a single and intentionally walked last time he was at the plate. We've reached the 1 hour mark of game 2. Game 1 went 2 hours and 1 minute.
The shortstop, number 1, Matthew Bryant.
And now here we are in the top of the fourth at the 1 hour mark. We were in the bottom of the fifth at the 1 hour mark of game 1. And the first pitch here by Dilla is in for ball 1 against Matt Bryant. Once again, he's 1 for 1. He started the game off with a single to right field that led to 3 being left on base and part of a 3-hit top of the first for the Stars. And he is going to go one hopper to second, and that'll be a 4-3 ground out. Second baseman Hayden Reese had to hurry over to prevent that ball from going into center field. Then right at the 1 hour mark, gets out number 1 recorded, and that brings up Caleb Christensen.
Now batting, second baseman, number 6, Caleb Christensen.
One and one now to Caleb Christensen. He's 2 for 2 with a pair of singles to center field. Whoa, and that one's rainbowed up over into the backstop here for ball number two. I'm sorry. It's 1-2, not 2-1. Now it's 2-2. Lake's going to go up and chat here with Dilla. He's had trouble reaching the plate on his pitches here. He's thrown 5 pitches, and 3 of them have bounced off the ground or one way up over high. So full count, a difference between a runner on or 2 out. So we'll see what Dilla can do here and see if Lake has any, if his words of encouragement will help his teammate out. There's the windup and the payoff pitch. Popped up and fouled away.
Return all foul balls to the concession stand for $1, sponsored by Lake Erie Tech.
And a hard bouncing ball to Engstrom at short. He'll fire it across. And the scoop at first by Jurgens, and it's out number 2. Nice play. 6-3 ground out.
To the plate, Fargo. Center fielder number 2, Colby Hansen.
Hansen's 0 for 2. Fly out to left and a strikeout swing here in game number 2. Dilla now on 10 pitches, 5 balls, 5 strikes. Here's pitch 11, and that's high for ball 1. Fouled away, and we're at 1-1. Nice strike, nice pitch there by Dillock. Probably the best pitch he's thrown since he's taken over here. See if he can duplicate that. Nope, he cannot. That one sent up high left field. Going back and going back, and it's gone. It is a solo shot for Colby Hansen, and for the third year in a row, their first home run of the season comes here in Watertown, South Dakota. Now give the Stars a 2-1 lead thanks to number 2, Colby Hansen.
Right fielder, number 8, Malachi Weirman.
Now I'm just over the second baseman into right field. And that's a base hit for Malachi Weirmeyer. He has 2 singles now here in this game.
Now batting. First baseman, number 15, Hudson Stein.
Hudson Stein struck out swinging. He was hit by a pitch last time he was at the plate. And chopped it foul. If he would have let that one go, it may have been ball 2, but instead it's a 1-1 count. So 1-1 is still looks at Weirmeyer on first. He'll set, wind, deliver. And that one's sent into the gap. Can Mitch Wilson get there? And he can. They'll strand one on base, but they get the solo home run from Colby Hansen to take the 2-1 lead here after 3.5 played. We'll be back with more on MSPN Digital Television.
There is no off-season for greatness. You do what it takes to the game, and so do we. Our commitment is to keep you moving forward. Essentia Health, Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Nowhere else.
Sweet Shots is for your golf entertainment nation. Sweet Shots will birthday, bachelor party, corporate events, date nights, hang out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with One Shots PGA Pros. Hungry? They have a full food menu too. Try your one of 60 climate control hitting or one of 5 indoor pool sweaters that include golf, hunting, football, zombie dodgeball. Make the 3400 James Way, Fargo, or visit sweetshot.com for much more.
Honey, help me.
What are you doing? Uber ride for 45 minutes. Why?
I'm telling you, just press.
Show me, just.
kid really likes.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Reserving an Uber an hour, 15 minutes from now.
What?
Leading off for Hobson team. Third baseman, number 23, Nathan Briggs.
All right, there you go. It's 2-1 on the solo home run to left field by Colby Hansen in the top of the fourth. And for the third year in a row, the Stars hit their first home run of the season here at Watertown Stadium. And now that one's going to deep left, and that might have the distance, and it does. It's a solo home run for Nathan Briggs. And we have a tie ball game once again. So it did not take long for Watertown to respond as they tie the game up. And we're knotted up at 2 now.
To the plate. Right fielder, number 7, Marcus Raybon.
So Colby Hansen with the home run in the top of the fourth. Nathan Briggs with the home run in the bottom of the fourth. Every time the Stars have scored, Watertown has responded with an equal amount of runs in the bottom half of the inning. We're at 1 hour and 10 minutes time of the game so far. It's the second hit of the game for Watertown. Swing and a miss for a strike. One ball, one strike here to Rabin. He was walked last time he was at the plate. Sends one to center field. Colby Hansen's right there.
Now batting the first baseman, number 14, Jalen Jurgens.
Talon Jurgens fly out to left. That's when Christofferson made that diving catch out there in I believe it was the second inning, if I remember correctly. Ball one here. Up to this point in the game, 2 runs on 7 hits for the Stars, 2 runs on 2 hits for Watertown. Left 9 on base. Watertown only 2. That's a fly ball center field, and Colby Hansen's after it, and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. Will Engstrom, 0 for 0. He was walked last time he was at the plate. Strike 1 from Joe Gould. 3-1. First pitch was a strike. No strike since then. Let's see if he can change that here. And a little grounder that chopped foul. No, turned into a strike. And that's a roller out to Matt Bryant. He'll fire it over to first. They got it. That will end the 4th inning of play. Six-three ground out will bring up batters 6, 7, and 8 for the Stars, and then return with more.
Doolittle's Wood Fire is an experience that ignites your featuring wood-fired recooking. Grilling for an open flame creates a free wood-roasted flavor. Rotisserie rotations and juicy and succulent meat. Doolittle is an outdoor fire pit that's a relaxing setting to dine for any occasion. Visit Doolittle's restaurants for a full menu or reservation. Doolittle Air Grill, 21 25th Street, Fargo, or call ahead at 1-422-00.
Your limited or pay-per-wash membership can be used at any Tommy's Express nationwide. Your vehicle recognized at any lane you visit. Our light recognition system ensures that you are on your way to wash seconds. Check out your next business trip, road trip, or journey to your winter home and find a location, destination, or a way. We can't wait to give you the same world-class wash experience across the country.
Welcome back. We head to the top of the 5th.
Number 7, he comes up.
Jack Gould will get his first hit out into right field of the season, and it's good for a single.
Now to the plate for Fargo, third baseman number 9, Ethan Dahl.
Coming into courtesy run for Jack Gould is Gavin Driskra. And it'll show bunt there. It's Ethan Dahl at the plate, and Driskra will advance to second on the sac bunt. One out. Blake Chase is the scheduled batter now. We'll see if that's him or not.
Now batting for Fargo.
And it is Blake Chase.
Blake Chase.
So runner in scoring position with one out. That's Jiskra, the courtesy runner on second. Came in to run for Jack Gould after his right field. That pitch will miss for a ball. It's 1-0. Blake Chase has been to the plate twice. He's been walked both times. High for ball 2. Max Dilla is approaching 25 pitches now. This one will be pitch 24. There's a strike.
Oh.
3-1 the count now here to Blake Chase. Once again, he's been walked his first 2 times up. He's potentially a pitch away from being walked again. Jiska with a lead off on second. And there's ball 4. And now runners, he's been walked 3 times now in this game. That brings up Alex Christofferson.
Now batting for Fargo, the left fielder, number 4, Alex Christofferson.
We'll have a courtesy runner for Blake Chase. It's Chase Lura.
Chase Lura, number 13.
Ooh, that one almost hit him on the first pitch. Double to the left down the third base line and a fly out to right for Alex Christofferson. There's a strike, 1-1. Oh, he swung and missed, and I would have swung and probably missed at that one too. 2-2, or 1-2, excuse me. That one's popped up, fouled away, and that nobody will get that one.
Please return those foul balls to the concession stand for $1. Sponsored by Lake Area Tech, the best 2-year college in the nation.
Hard hit ball off the glove of Dilla to second, back to first. They got it! 4-6-3 double play. Four and a half, we're still at 2-2. Nice double play there by the Watertown team. And we will see if Watertown can take that momentum over into the batting section of their team when we return after this here on MSPN Digital Television. Stay tuned.
There is off-season for this. You do what it takes to stay. So do we. Commitment is to keep you forward. Essentia Orthopedics and Sports. Like Nels.
All right, welcome back. Joe Gould's day was cut short. 8 balls, 12 strikes, 20 pitches total. And now it's Cade Olhauser taking over on the mound. This is the second time that he has been on the mound for Fargo Post 400. The first time we saw him, a couple innings in Game 2 of that doubleheader versus Jamestown. doubleheader that the Stars were able to take both games, and they took the first one of this one, and they'll see if they can sweep again. Right now, Watertown keeping it tight at a 2-2 game. They're looking to pull off a split here against the Stars on their home field. We'll see if they can do that. See if they can get the advantage. They'll start with Jonathan Lake, batters 8, 9, and 1 here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Olhauser's first pitch is a little low for a ball, 1-0. Lake's 1 for 1. He popped a single right in between third and short last time he was at the plate. That one's a little high for ball 2. Ball 3. We're an hour and 25 minutes into the ball game now here in a 2-2 game in the bottom of the 5th. Ball 4, pitch walk to Jonathan Lake. That'll bring up Spencer Winchester.
Coming to the plate for Watertown post 17 is the center fielder, number 21, Spencer Winchester. Courtesy runner at first, number 22, Marcus Pitts.
And 5 pitches and 5 balls from Olhauser. Courtesy runner in at first. It's Marcus Pitkin for Watertown. And this one's going to shallow center. Can he get there? Can he get there? No, he cannot. Throw to second is in time. He's out. So it's a base hit for Spencer Winchester. Marcus Pickens thrown out at second.
Now batting, number 2, Hayden Reese.
So Hayden Reese 0 for 2 with a pair of groundouts, 1 to third, 1 to short. Runner goes, and he will make it on the, it'll be credited as a stolen base. And the pitch will come across as a ball on a wild pitch. One and all to Hayden Reese. Runner goes to third, and he's safe at third. So Spencer Winchester, 2 stolen bases on 2 pitches. I think it's 2 balls and no strikes. The scoreboard shows 1-0. And hard hit ball, and it's off the glove of Matt Bryant. And Watertown takes the lead. Matt Bryant will have to shake that one off. That doesn't happen often with him at shortstop, but it will be charged as an error. And now Hayden Reese goes to second on another wild pitch. This is pitch 11. Olhauser's only met 2 strikes, and one of them was a hit that resulted in an error. That one's high as well. 2-0. 3-0. Seeing the action in the Stars dugout at this time. We're at 1 hour and 30 minutes. Watertown 3-2 lead. That run thanks to an error. There's a strike. 3-1 the count, I believe. Scoreboard agrees with me. And over the head of Matt Bryant. Hayden Reese is going to come in from second and double up the lead for Watertown. It's 4-2. Be an RBI single for Mitch Olson.
Now batting, the designated hitter number 16, Aiden Rylance.
And did he go too far? Yes, and that's the right call in my opinion. And a bouncing ball, and Bryant gets another chance. Can they turn the double play? Yes, they can. 6-4-3, and that ends the 5th inning of play. 4-2, Watertown has the lead. We'll see how the Stars respond when we reach an MSPN digital television.
Who just picked up Buffalo Wild Milk? The Hangster! What?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs go.
Yeah, got B-Dubs go. Jimmy got B-Dubs go?
Jimmy got B-Dubs.
Okay, Jimmy already got B-Dubs covered, but did he get 6 wings?
Yep.
No! I love urban barbecue wings!
Wow. That was something.
You didn't love
No.
I mean, just sing on cruising.
What made you stop?
This is bourbon bar wings!
There you see your line score. It's the top of the order here for the Stars. Matt Bryant, Caleb Christensen, Colby Hansen, 1, 2, 3. Max Dillo on pitch 32 to start the top of the 6. And the Stars find themselves down by 2. Matt Bryant 1 for 2. Single, intentional walk, and a ground out to second. And strike 1 to Matt Bryant. And a hard hit ball to first. And an easy out on a direct ground out to first. Caleb Christensen now.
Fargo, second baseman, number 6, Caleb.
He's 2 for 3, a pair of singles to center field, followed by a ground out to short. And that one's popped up right field. Running after it, it'll drop for a base hit. So Caleb Christensen will get the autograph, the 3-hit bat here, regardless of the outcome of this game.
Now Now batting
That's
is
his
center
third hit of the
fielder
game.
number 2, Colby Hansen.
Colby Hansen now. Last time he was up, he blasted one over the left field wall. And that was back in the top of the fourth. Fly out, strikeout, and a home run. The fly out was the left as well. And that one will get away, and that will allow Christensen to move to second. High for ball 2.
Find the middle. Reaching to catch.
3-1 here to Colby Hansen. And Hansen's going to left field again. This one's going to be caught by Olsen for out number 2.
To the plate for Fargo, right fielder number 8, Malachi Wehrmeyer.
So Wehrmeyer is 2 for 3. Reached base all 3 times. A single, fielder's choice, and a single. Single to left and a single to right. Stars, if they can't get 2, they'd like to get at least 1 to make it a little bit easier in the top of the 7th. Presumably, anyway. One ball, one strike. Runner on second is Caleb Christensen. Dilla with the 1-1 pitch. Caught the edge for strike 2. Nice pitch there by Dilla.
One more.
Swing and a miss. It's a drop third strike. All they have to do is throw them out, and that ends the top of the 6th. The Stars are down to their final 3 outs, but first they got to keep Watertown from scoring more. And we'll see what happens here. As we have 5.5 complete here at Watt Stadium. We're back with more in just a moment here on MSPN Digital Television.
MSP Digital Television is your home this summer for each of your local area teams, including the Fargo Post 400 Stars and Comets, West Fargo Patriots, and Dakota Fusion Soccer. MSPN will be your home for exclusive coverage of the 2024 State AA Legion Baseball Tournament. And it doesn't stop there. We wrap it up with the 2024 Central Plains Regional Tournament that will lead one lucky team to Shelby, North Carolina. So jump in for the ride this summer right here on MSPN Digital Television.
Honey, can you help me?
Sure, Mom. What are you doing?
Reserving an Uber ride for 45 minutes from now.
Why?
Tell me.
I'm telling you, just
Don't
press.
show me, just tell me.
Kid really likes cake, huh?
Yeah, What are you doing?
Reserving an Uber ride for an hour, 15 minutes from now.
Why?
All right, it'd be Nathan Briggs at the plate now. He hit the home run last time he was at the plate in the bottom of the fourth. Right after Colby Hansen hit the home run in the top of the fourth. And that Colby Hansen home run is the last time the Stars scored. It's a 2-0 count here to Nathan Briggs, and Olhauser, according to my numbers, 12 balls and 6 strikes on 18 pitches. Fouled at the plate. He'll earn himself his 7th strike on the 19th pitch. And he hits him. Marcus Rabin Watertown has another pitcher warming up in their bullpen to possibly come in and close out the bottom of the 7th. Or the top of the 7th, I meant to say. Briggs will advance to second on that wild pitch. As I look over at the Stars dugout, I don't see any activity. And that one's going to be popped up. Shallow center going back. Matt Bryant, he can't make the catch. It'll land for a base hit. That hit the center, wasn't deep enough to allow Briggs to advance beyond second. As Talon Jurgens showing bunt, fouls it back for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 with a fly out to left and a fly out to right center. No, so Watertown would love to get those runners to second and third. And he'll show bunt, pull it back as the pitch goes low and out for a ball, 1-1. High, 3-1. Bunt's laid down pretty nicely. Olhauser is going to overthrow first. That was a bad decision. He should have just held on to the ball and let the bases be loaded. Instead, they give up another run. And I think Coach Bryant's going to make a trip to the mound here. He is slowly walking this direction. And now Blake Chase is walking up to have a chat with him too. And nope, he's gonna hold up and just call out a play here. And that time he does get it over to first.
To the plate. The catcher, number 10, Johnny Blake.
One ball, one strike. That one came about 1 inch from being in my right hand. If the net was 1 inch lower, it would have been in my right hand.
I told you, some days. I took all those programs with you that I don't so we're running those.
One ball and two strikes. We'll see if Olhauser can record out number 2 here. Oh, man. Chase tried to frame that one up, but ump says no. 2-2. Full count, 3-2. And that will be ball 4, and they'll walk them. And the bases are loaded, and not the best showing here for Olhauser. On his second mound appearance of the season.
Center fielder, number 21, Spencer Wenches.
And now Coach Fichtner is coming out to the mound. I have to wonder if this might be it for Olhauser. Olhauser started to walk off almost as if he predicted himself being pulled, which is probably not what you want to see from your player. I mean, you probably want your players to say, hey, I can come through, I can do this. And his teammate grabbed his jersey and yanked him back onto the mound saying, hey, you're not done yet, buddy. But, yeah, it's right now 18 balls, 13 strikes on 31 hits, and those 13 strikes haven't necessarily been strikes because a strike is anything that isn't a ball. Fouled away pitch, a hit, whatever the case may be. Olhauser will remain on the mound for now. 5-2 here. Spencer Winchester with the bases loaded and one out. Winchester's 1 for 2, struck out swinging, and he singled to center field last time he was at the plate. We'll see if those words of encouragement from Coach Fichtner helps him out. There's a strike via fouled away pitch. Marcus Rabin on third, Talon Jurgens on second, Jonathan Lake on first. Spencer Winchester, the batter. Hayden Reese on deck. Outside, and Blake Chase able to move out to the right to keep that in front of him.
It's all right, now you've seen it.
1-2. It's very important that they record the second out somehow, some way. 2 balls, 2 strikes. All right, so dead ball goes into the books as out number 2.
To the plate, second baseman, number 2, Hayden Reese.
So 2 outs now. And that's a base hit into left field. That will score Marcus Rabin. Juergens rounds third from second. He scores. It's 7-2 Watertown.